Alrighty guys, hope you're well. Hey, hope you're well. It's Thursday afternoon, April 28th. This weekend we got the over the top down under tournament. So just thought I'd go for a walk and catch up with you guys and let you know where things are at, because this is the first time in a long time that we've had a good tournament to pull. It's been 2.5 years. The last tournament I pulled was the Zloty Tour in 2019, November. So it's been a long time. I've had a number of super matches since then, but it's been a very long time since I've done a actual tournament. So very excited to be finally getting to do that now. Very excited just to be catching up with everyone too. Speaking with Phil Rasmussen, the president of the federation, the man who's organised everything. We're expecting 700 people in attendance. That's not 700 competitors, but 700 people are expected to be in the room watching. It's a ticketed event with the tickets being sold. Competitors in the overall division, we're talking a minimum of 64. So it's a deep tournament. It's a deep draw. I've said it a few times, but I genuinely think there are really only 6 people that can win this tournament. And look, the top 2 seeds are Lachlan Adair and Matarangi Heta-Morris. If these 2 guys weren't both in the draw, and it was just one of them, then it would be all over. If it was just Lachlan Adair would win. If it was just Matarangi, he would win, because no one would put fatigue into either of those guys. But because they're both in the draw and they're inevitably going to face each other, there's a decent chance that they wear each other down. And due to the nature of and unpredictability of tournaments, it means that it opens up the door for the other 4 people that I think might be able to win it. Now, the other 4 people, I'm putting myself in there. I'm putting Ryan the Milkman Scott in there. I'm putting Mario Tambakis in there. And I'm putting, actually, it might only be 5. Yeah, thinking about it. No, and Ben Carroll, if Ben Carroll turns up. I'm not sure if he's turning up. Everyone else, I don't think can win it. There are about another 10 people that I consider a possibility for getting onto the podium. They include Larry Wheels, they include Brett Coots, they include Jordan Davis, Vitali Mateo, Marcus Tirai, Lachlan Carpenter, young Andy Boskovic, whole bunch. And that's just to mention the Aussies. The thing is, like I said, the New Zealanders are sending all their best. They're national champs at every weight category. So realistically, I have to say those guys are in the mix as well. We got the same thing coming from Singapore. We've got apparently mysterious, I don't know who, but people coming from the nation of Uzbekistan. Now, Neil Pickup, I know that he joined us for a live video yesterday when Lachlan and Phil were on my show. And he was like, I would be genuinely concerned about the Uzbeks. One thing's for certain, that they're coming from a region in the world that is very good at arm wrestling. Coming from a region that takes it seriously. They train relentlessly, and they take it so seriously because it's an opportunity to make a career, a genuine career in that region of the world. So the Uzbeks coming, and that could mean dangerous things. I know Lachlan Adair lost to an Uzbek in Lukyanov, I think it might have been, at the Zloty Tour. So these guys are the real deal if they do turn up. Larry Wheels, interestingly, I think he actually is going to really enjoy the format. I think that he's going to get seed. I think that the Australian Arm Wrestling Federation will seed him in the top 8 guys, which will mean he'll get a good draw. He won't get any crazy monsters too early. So I'm anticipating that Larry is going to go maybe 2 wins, 2 losses, maybe 3 wins, 2 losses, depending on how deep the draw is. But when he gets to that quarterfinal in the A-side draw, he's going to come up against someone in the top 4, be it either Matairangi, Lachlan, Ben Carroll, or myself. And I think he's going to be in trouble. And that's going to be kind of the end of the line for him from there. I can't wait to see what Larry does in the tournament. I think it does suit him a whole lot more than the super matches. He enjoys round 1 of a super match. And given the depth of the tournament, he's going to get plenty of time between rounds or between matches in this double elimination draw. So it will suit him. And at the end of the day, we know he's a remarkably strong human. So we can be certain of that. If he gets into his lane, he's going to be happy. It's just his lack of experience and his vulnerability in the hand and the wrist in the setup that is probably going to be his biggest downfall. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what Larry does. In addition to Larry, there's a few people out there that just could really wreck your day. There's monsters coming from everywhere. There's people that are 6'7" and 6'8" and 170 kilos and all that aren't particularly focused arm wrestlers, but they're coming anyway. The money on the line has drawn people out of the woodworks. The $10,000 prize is very appealing, and a lot of big people that are just strong humans. Tom Haviland, for instance. Have a look up Tom Haviland on Instagram. He's 6'8", he's almost 400 pounds, and he's lean. He's shredded at that. He has a seated bicep curl. I watched it, there's a video on there on Instagram of him seated bicep curling 130 kilos for reps, easy. He does it easier than Levan does. He's not an arm wrestler, he's never arm wrestled, but he's coming. Oh my goodness, I do not want to face Tom Haviland. I honestly think that anyone who faces Tom Haviland will not win the tournament. Even if it's Lachlan, even if it's Matairangi. Because to get through a man like Tom Haviland, even though he's not specifically conditioned to arm wrestling, he's that strong fundamentally that he will cause nightmares everywhere, even for the top 4 guys. He may be able to beat the top 4 guys in the early moments. I do not want to face Tom Haviland. Please. Given that he'll be unseated, it could be an absolute nightmare. But end of the day, the exciting thing is tournament arm wrestling's back in Australia in the Oceanic region, and it's going to be broadcast via a pay-per-view. It's going to be commentated well. It's being set up as a tribute to the over-the-top storyline that happened in 1987. And it's going to be just awesome because the atmosphere, having not had a tournament in 2.5 years, to be able to finally get all of the best in this Oceanic region together once again, it's just exciting to be able to hang out. So guys, please, I guess in wrapping it up, yeah, make sure you jump on the pay-per-view. It's going to be crazy entertaining, and make sure you check in on my channel. I'll do some lives from behind the scenes and whatnot, and who knows, maybe I'll face Larry Wheels. And what I'll probably do, I think I'm actually going to take my grippers, my Captains of Crush grippers along, and in the aftermath of the event, I might go around the room and see who can close what. There's going to be a lot of monsters there, so that'd be pretty neat. I might take some nails to bend as well. See if anyone in the room can bend a red nail. Whew. All right, walking up this hill. I'm only 93 kilos right now, but walking up this hill is and talking at the same time makes me breathe heavy. Live up on a mountain. Anyway guys, hope you're well. I'm just about home. I've done the walk, the lap around the block. Can't wait to hang out this weekend. If you're there, come say good day. If not, and you're watching online, thank you for the support. And yeah, alright, I'm home now. See you guys.